is to all the communities. No, I'm not saying that. I'm sure many of you who are staying here, you will have so many cookie friends who are well-meaning friends, well-meaning people. You might be a classmate, roommate. Our conflict is not with community per se, but our conflict is with the idea that threaten to challenge what is ours, that challenge to threaten the truth of our people. Just for example, while coming from Imphal to Ukhrul, there is one particular village called Shanghai village. They said it is established. There was a big gate. Now, because of the highway construction, that has been pulled down. But it says it is established in 1949, which is, in fact, younger than my father's age. So like that, there were so many small villages which was recently established and recognized by the government, state government. Now the idea is that there is a strong force to change that history, to change that narrative that it is an ancestral land of some other community which is not Nagas. That is one of the foundational, the main basis, the crux of where the problem lies. In addition to that, to push forward that false narrative, the false history, now it is coming with guns, with assault rifles that threatens civilian life. I don't know how many of you read the unfolding of the event which took place on the 18th of April that massacred 2 passengers traveling from Imphal to Ukhrul. On the 17th of April, the Chief Minister came along with huge number of MLAs and ministers in Ukhrul. He gave an assurance that as enshrined in Article 19 of the Indian Constitution, which says that every citizen has a freedom of movement, there was a strong call to the community, to the people, that there is a government to protect your life and we will provide you with adequate securities. And you should not fear the innocent people, thinking that there is a state government. They came along with the security convoy. As the security convoy stops somewhere at the Lidan Bridge, not far from the Lidan Bridge, 1.5 to 2 kilometers away. How many? 30 plus civilian vehicles randomly shooting. What is that? How do we move together as a people? As the former Naga Student Union President, Mr. Phunchok Hongre was mentioning about the activities that NCCT has taken up. Yes, we were together in many movements along with the Kuki brothers, defending the rights that is enshrined for the tribal people in the Constitution of India. But this is an altogether different issue. We Naga people might be a small in population. We might be numbering around 30 lakhs plus. But let us remember that the same people in Konoma, when the biggest empire in the world has ever known, the British Empire, threatened to take away our land, our way of life, the not so educated or otherwise not educated as in the definitions of the modern history, they stood up and they fought 3 wars. And the British could not crush the spirit of the Naga people. And we also have the Ziliangrong, Hebu Jodonam. At the age of 31, I'm sure many of you might be in that age group. He stood up for his land, for his heritage, for what he believed is his. And he was hanged. Even Rani Kaitulu, at the age of 16, they understood the importance of their rights. So my dear brothers and sisters, without taking much of your time, I know, I'm not saying that we all have to involve and go in one singular direction. No, I'm not saying that. But as a student, you have a voice. And this staying in a capital city where it is not only the political capital, but also the nerve center, where many international agencies, government institutions, constitutional institutions, you must be able to tell our story. You must be able to explain the situations that our people are facing. Every day, many of the people who are in the, especially in the food areas, children are not able to sleep, randomly shooting every day. There is a serious allegation that Central Security Forces, my friend Mr. Haridas is there with the IB. Yes, there is also a serious allegation that there is a support given by the Central Security Forces as a professionals organizations. As a professionals, they are not supposed to take part. They are there to protect the civilian life. But serious allegations has there that they are in fact working hand in glove with the Kuki militants, the Sioux organizations. So there are many issues. Our people, you have the good part about our communities that every tribe, we have a well-established civil societies, be it in the form of HOHO or in the form of student union. It is important to get the ground report. I urge the student union, NSUT, if there is a possibility of organizing, which I'm sure you are doing it, and maybe you are also in the contemplations of doing various activities to raise the concern, raise our issue. But if there is a way, if you can bring those who are at the ground and make our people understand, not only our people, but also if you can send a representation to Government of India and to all those authorities that matters for this particular issue. So when we move collectively, yes, soon there will be peace, there will be normalcy. But my dear brothers and sisters, how it ends, how peace was brought about, how normalcy is brought about, that will define how our future will be. Thank you very much.